for Lil Jack. That's Jackboy. Thanks, Lil Bruh. Then he says, took long enough, but that business must be stood upon. And then he later said, because, Jackboy was also kind of responding, but he didn't really say nothing, okay? He just kind of played a Kevin Gates song. But Kodak then said, I think people started looking at him because, by the way, I've heard for months they were beefing. Like, they were beefing or not cool. They haven't talked in a really long time. And oftentimes we get used to people being seen and associated together. We forget that at times they go through issues and not everyone, once the issues start, they're going to make it public. Think about YB Almighty J and think about Namir. They wasn't talking for a full year before we knew about it, right? So sometimes they don't bring it public and they're hoping to get it back together. Usually a lot of times once it get public, it's probably over. Now, if you ask me, and I'm reading between the lines on a lot of things, if the first time that Kodak is making mention that he has a problem with Jackboy, I'm guessing it's over with. And I'm guessing what's happened is that he's saying, listen, you know what? Fuck it. At least I got my money off of you, right? And obviously, if you don't know, Jackboy was signed to Sniper Gang and some other label, okay? So he's just saying that he got paid off of him. Then he later put up on Twitter, he said, fuck a friendship. I'm on business. And he says, I ain't signing rappers no more. These niggas ungrateful. Ain't nobody keeping nothing. I need mine. What's the problem? Okay. He then went on to address it. And for all my Floridians, y'all tell me what the fuck Kodak's talking about right here, okay?
Then the off-brand niggas, out of bounds niggas, OB niggas, people ain't got shit to do with shit for an opinion, like.
What the fuck he just said?
First off, I don't even know that. And it's like, none of y'all came with me. And I shoot niggas, right?
Every time a rapper says that, I always look up and I'm like, yo. And when the cops lock you up, you're the first person to be like, I'm innocent. Y'all niggas be saying on live, I shoot niggas, I kill niggas, I got bodies. Like, huh?
Anyway, Jit my little brother, man. Motherfucking little brother. Right now. Like my dog said, I was on the phone with my dog, my dog say, man, that's what he wanna do, man. You see he making all these little shits. You know, my dog still be talking to him. My dog say, they say, don't stop signing artists. You been blessing people for a while. They make their bed, they lay in it. But yeah, shit be like, you know, sometimes you be having faith in people and it'll be like a blow to the face. You be like, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, if bro play crazy like that, anybody would. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I ain't need it. You know? So the whole time the buddy doing all this shit on his stories, all this shit, I just saying nothing. I'm still playing, I'm still like, man, yeah, boo, that's little bro, doo, doo, doo. You know what I'm saying? We still like, yeah, boo, that's little bro, boo, boo.
Okay. I think I can decipher the fucker he's talking. I think he's saying they weren't really seen eye to eye. He basically says, yo, Jackboy was sneak dissing him. Doing little things on the story, this and third. But anytime he's publicly asked about it, he's like, no, that's my little brother. Right? I think I got it so far.
Shit wanna end and everything and shit like that, so damn. All the shit I did, boy. my fault though. It's my fault for like being loyal to the wrong people. It's my fault for spoiling niggas, spoiling people, and basically I did this to myself because it's like I breed greed in niggas where niggas will feel like shit, he just gonna keep blessing me or he ain't never gonna want nothing back. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never gonna want nothing. Nigga ain't never told me thank you. Nigga ain't never like, oh yeah, bro, thank you for putting me in this position. All the nigga do was say free yak. Oh yeah, I'm SG. I don't want this shit, man.
Wait, what? Yo, that just keeps catching me off guard. I shoot niggas. Wait, hold on. Excuse me. Wait. What'd you say, Mr. Bill K. Capri? What'd you say, Mr. Trump partner? What? Excuse me, what? Okay, so it sounded like he's saying that Jackboy never did nothing for him in life. He's saying he's giving Jackboy opportunities, putting him on, like co-signing him, and Jackboy expects that he'll never get nothing in return. Somebody puts somebody else on, the person who you think is the bigger artist, nobody think about what they should get. Everybody just think that, oh, okay, you a real one because you put somebody on. Yeah, but real one don't pay the bills. Like, he's putting the person on that he could blow that person up, that he could get paid from that person's work. So I do agree with him that people do, they don't realize that you're supposed to get some shit out of it too by helping them.
Anyway, but that's the bro. I wouldn't want to see nothing happen to him. Fuck with shit.
By the way, I also agree what he was saying about he said that Jackboy only said free him. He said Jackboy never did anything else. And he's like, yo, you gotta say free me because that's gonna get people to fuck with you. I always thought that Jackboy went hard for Kodak, but really, come to think about it now, the times that I usually hear Jackboy speak up for Kodak is when Kodak was locked up. And that is kind of true. If you want Kodak fans to fuck with you, you gonna try to speak up for him or say free him. That makes sense.
It's just like, you know, shit, right before I came home, what Jit telling my people, he telling everybody, look, oh yeah, when bro come home, I got an M for him. When bro come home, just flag, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make that shit sound good so niggas will fuck with him, so niggas will think he keeping it real. Oh yeah, I got an M for him. I got an M for him when he come home. Soon, boom. I came home early. Soon niggas like, oh yeah, bro about to come home. All of a sudden, niggas just get ghost. Nigga move. You know what I'm saying? Nigga move. Nigga just go again strange, homie. Dog, nigga could have bought me a watch, homie. Nigga could have bought me a watch. I say, bro, you straight. I never made a dime out shit. I never ruined nothing. I let a nigga keep all this shit. I'm saying? It's straight though. That's the bro. I'ma take the L because it's...
Okay. I'm sorry I'm pausing, but I'm trying to, decipher. I guess he's talking about appreciation. He's saying that Jackboy was saying, yo, I got $1 million for him whenever he get out. Then Trump pardons him, and he's saying that Jackboy started moving a little bit different, right? Well, I don't know why I'm translating like this thing, not speaking English. But appreciation, I get that part of it. Sometimes it's not about the amount, it's just like something. It's like, for example, like nowadays for my birthday, there's nothing nobody could buy me I can't buy myself. But it's dope to see you're thoughtful. Especially if you're one of the people who always ask me for shit. You ask me for shit the whole year. My birthday come, I don't want you to buy me a car. You can't afford a car. It's fine. Not the car I want. It's cool. I don't even want you to buy that anyway. Now, could you do something thoughtful? Like, yeah. Now I'd be like, yo, I appreciate you. It looked like Kodak feels unappreciated. He's saying, damn, nigga was acting like he was about to do this. I didn't even care if he did that. I just wanted some type of gesture. He ain't show it. That's what I'm hearing.
It's my fault for spoiling niggas and not wanting nothing. So then to the point where it be like, shit, what happened? It be like, I already created a monster in somebody where they feel like, shit, I don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And niggas need to start, like, especially when you signing artists and shit like that. Like, come on, man. Niggas be building these platforms big enough for everybody to stand on, and niggas don't appreciate it or pay homage in the sense. And then niggas go to feeling like they got there by themselves, or shit like that. I ain't gonna pay your nigga when if you sign to these crackers, they gonna want theirs. You know what I'm saying? If you do love for me, I'm a woman that's gonna motivate me to do more for you. You know what I'm saying? I be doing it, I be vibing, but niggas doing all the tweeting, sneak tweeting, posting little shit on their story all the time when never saying it. All this shit, just like you just made it, like it look like.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. When Kodak was locked up, well, I don't think it was him using his Instagram. People would DM me off Kodak's account like, yo, could you post a Jackboy video? Like, that's true. I'm gonna be honest. Like, people would DM me off Kodak and be like, yo, Ak, support Jackboy. Yo, post this shit, Ak. Yo, Ak, post that new Jackboy shit, Ak. So I would feel a little way. You feel me? I would feel a little way. I'm being honest.
I'm saying that's what you want. I don't care, like, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? I am, I'm straight. That's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm about to throw, like, 100 beds in the water. I'm finna go get on the boat. I don't give a fuck about this shit. It's the loyalty, like. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna just go throw 100. I'm finna just go throw it away. I don't care. I mean,
All right. Anyway, then pretty much Jackboy get on and he says a bunch of nothing too.
Just chill. Nah, that's my brother at the end of the day. Hey, see your number. Unblock me off Instagram. See your number. And I can holler at you. But all that other shit don't. Nothing. But everybody know, like, as far as day one, Jackboy a real ass nigga. So I'm not gonna go into detail or explain shit to nobody. Like, I don't care. I do not care about Instagram that much. I never wanted to be a rapper in my life. I started rapping probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago. This shit don't mean that much to me. It's like I made millions off this shit. I already won. I bought my mama a house. I won. I bought my mama a car, paid off. I won. All my cars, I got 3 cars paid off. I won. Like, I'm not fun to come on here and talk bad about my brother. Oh, my brother. Nah. One-on-one, I'ma tell you, hey, boy, you lame as fuck. But to y'all, I don't give a fuck. He tell y'all the sky green on this motherfucker. Hey, the sky is green. But one-on-one, hey, boy, you know the fucking sky blue, boy. Stop playing like that. But other than that, that's all you gonna get from me. So if you looking for that every day, don't come on my shit, because I'm not gonna give you that every day. I'm not going back and forth. No, that's my nigga. I love my dog. That's it. That's the end of the state. But right now, you on some funny shit. And that's just shit. I can't say that. If I can't say that, I don't want to be around. For real. It's like, you a real ass nigga, though. Don't get it fucked up. He a real ass nigga, though. That's a real ass little nigga, though. That's a real ass nigga. But it's like right now, you just tripping. You forgetting I'm a real ass nigga. That's him. That's where everything, that's him. But let's ask me no question. Just chill, just vibe. I'm not answering shit. I ain't got shit bad to say about people. You ain't gonna get that from me. Like, I don't got nothing to say. You ain't gonna have no video of me on YouTube. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nah, that's my brother at the end of the day. Hey, see your number. Unblock me off Instagram. See your number. And I can holler at you. But all that other shit don't. Nothing. But everybody know, like, as far as day one, Jackboy realized.
Okay, am I watching this shit again? All right. I feel like this is such a brotherly fight. I can't even pick a side. All I will say is I do think Kodak was supportive of Jackboy. And again, I do think Jackboy was showing love back. I think he was appreciative of Kodak. I think he knew when people showed him love, a lot of it was on behalf of Kodak. I do think whatever problems they got to be some miscommunication or whatever little feelings they might have based on little things that they got to resolve. I don't think this is even a situation that without being in their circles, anyone, especially me, could come out and say, "Oh, he's right and he's wrong." Man, we don't know the nature of these men's relationship. You get me? And honestly, this is the first time we've seen any of it play out. You get me? That's all we could say. Even when it was like, for example, say Lil Wayne and Birdman, at least we had a little bit more public detail and knowledge of why they had a disagreement, that we could be like, nah, yo, Birdman, yo, pay that nigga, or damn, yo, it look like Wayne really feel this way over this, or damn, this happened. I can understand why he not seen eye to eye with you. Like, look how he was, blah 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 with Doug. You know what I mean? I think in this situation, we looked at them to be like brothers. Maybe at a point they were, maybe they never were. But along the way of Kodak getting locked up, Jackboy also going to do his own thing. They got separated. And this is what happens in the music industry a lot. Every time you see artists who are mad close fall out, it's the nature of growing apart. And again, it would only be me speculating for me to even like say certain things. Like, for example, who knows if Kodak is just used to Jackboy just being one of the niggas in his entourage, just always being around. Now Jackboy got a little bit of a career going on. He probably got to move away from just being in Kodak's shadow. He got to move to the beat of his own drum a little bit. He still fuck with Kodak, but that's one of the things you're gonna have to realize. I always looked at when Dipset fell out, and I remember they said some dope ass shit. They said, yo, it was easy to keep Dipset together when everybody was broke and it was coming up. But they said, yo, listen, when everybody got albums out and now everybody's showing up to the studio with their own crew, everybody got 4 or 5 people with them. Everybody's showing up in big ass cars, this and third. Now it's a little bit different. The conversations among all three of y'all, Cam, Jewels, and Jim Jones, it didn't feel like, yo, the niggas who were around each other all day. It felt like niggas who were showing up to a studio to do an album. And then when everybody started traveling the world, it felt like, yo, maybe business partners or people who had mutual business together rather than niggas who was hustling together and just friends. Everybody like things do change people. You get me? Like I remember 50 also said it about G-Unit a bit. He said, yo, success changes people. He said, yo, I used to be the big homie. Like, what I mean big homies, like, everybody was around him. Then Banks popped off and Game popped off. And he said, yo, the thing is, it would cause separation because now Banks had his own crew that wasn't 50 in them. Banks had his own crew that just listened to him. So he was the 50 of his own crew. And then when shit would get a little weird when 50 come around and, you know what I mean? Again, I don't know if this is a situation with them, but again, we're watching some young artists who used to move together as a unison, and after a while they got to split off, or we're seeing one artist get locked up a bunch of times and another artist kind of move around separately. So who knows, you know? And also, who knows how Kodak's looking at it? Kodak was probably looking at it like, yo, you know how long I was, you know, supporting you and being loyal to you, and you were, you know, incarcerated, whatever the case is. Now when I come out, I don't feel the same love. Something must have changed. Shit, nothing should have changed if you're going to tell me the shit that's changed is because the platform that I helped give you has gotten bigger. If anything, it should make you more loyal and make you more. But again, it's very complicated. So I can't even really have an opinion on this. I just hope they put it behind them and they become friends. Or a lot of times they don't really, things like this don't ever get back to how it normally is. And if that's the case, they could handle it where they're not beefing on social media all the time. That gets to be messy, and if y'all really had true love for each other, y'all wouldn't be doing this in front of the world completely. You know, of course, at some point, you know, I think for Kodak, he wanting the world to know that, yo, I don't fuck with that nigga no more. You know, and sometimes that's part of it in terms of an artist letting, if you felt that your audience or your fans, you helped put him on by telling your fans to fuck with him. All right, if y'all not rocking like that no more, you might want to just tell your fans like, yo, just if y'all would have fuck with him, cool, but I don't fuck with him no more. So whatever. So you know what I mean? I think that's what he was kind of doing, but we will see. We will see. YoungBoy update. YoungBoy will be in court. August, I believe August is it 18th or around that time. His lawyer has a strategy, which I think is a weak strategy. I don't think this is gonna get far. His lawyer is still trying to say the evidence was obtained illegally, and also saying the evidence should not be admissible into court. But they're using things that are so weak. Like, for example, they're like, yo, the cops didn't have probable cause to approach YoungBoy and search him. And they're like, well, they're going over with the cops' evidence. The cops said they were called because of a disturbance that was supposedly gang related. So that's why they pulled up, right? Part of the submissions that YoungBoy's lawyer is saying is like, yo, well, if y'all really pulled up because there was some gang shit going on, why did y'all approach on such a civil manner? Usually if there's gang stuff going on where you're hearing about all this type of stuff, you would approach differently. I see that as a point. I just think it's weak. That's not gonna get a judge to say, okay, that's probable cause to say they didn't have reasonable doubt to search whatever. You know what I mean? I don't think they're not gonna drop full evidence over that shit. You get me? This is the feds. You get me? So I can't see that happening. Obviously,
So I'm not.
obviously they're hoping that evidence gets dropped, that he could get released. And if evidence gets dropped or become non-admissible, this case becomes nothing. Like, for example, if the evidence in what they found once they like detained everybody in terms of camera, oh yeah, and then they got some stuff about cameras too, saying, hey, you have to have a warrant to actually go through the memory cards. If you have probable cause, you could only go through certain amount. Like, I feel like they're coming with weak ass like reasons to hopefully entice the judge to drop the evidence. I don't see it be dropped, but it is a shot in the dark. If the evidence was dropped, he would get out of jail, 100%. But I don't see the evidence being dropped. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. What else? What are y'all saying?